In a view to change the narrative of women participation and repositioning women into Nigerian politics and leadership position in the country, the APC National Women Wing has organized first of its kind Progressive Women Conference with the slogan One Voice to discuss the role of women in matters of national importance, political progress, and economic growth of the women. According to the organizer of the conference, a member of Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, Women Representative Honorable Stella Okotete, said the brain behind the conference was to create a venue of bringing APC women together for feasibility, leadership development, and strategic positioning for the future political offices. Speaking with the news portal at the International Conference Center, Abuja, venue of the event, which had in attendance APC women leaders and chieftains across the 36 states in Nigeria and Federal Capital Territory. Honorable Mojisolaoluwa Alli-Macaulay, member representing Amuwo Odofin 1, Lagos State Assembly, explained the objectives of the conference and its impact on the future of the party as 2023 general election is near.
Well, the APC Progressive Women National Convention is themed One Voice. It's the maiden edition of It's Never Happened Before, and the whole idea is to actually help women to connect, to inspire one another, to educate one another, and also to prepare them for parallel political offices in future. This is also a way of launching the Progressive Women Academy through certified digital platforms. It's also a way of helping women to understand the challenges ahead, and it helps us to ginger our own effort, to get us prepared for the task ahead, especially because this is election year, so that all hands, will be on top gear, and all hands will be on deck, so that there'll be more women representation in governance and of course in business. This convention, One Voice, like I said earlier, helps women to connect, to bond, to have one voice, to form a movement, to believe in ourselves, that it is time for us to come louder, to be more emphatic, that we have less women in governance, we have less women in public office, and we want more women representation. As it is said, that when you want something done, ask the women to do it. If you want it said, give it to the men to say it. So that's why this time around we want more women to come out to show their representation, that we can actually get it better done than what we have now. If you look at the legislature, look at the executive cabinets, we don't have so many women. It's better now, but we can do better than this. So this conference is actually, getting more women who are, who are feeble-minded, getting them prepared for the task ahead. And we're telling ourselves that, for me, for instance, I'm telling the next woman to me that I've got your back. This is what this conference is actually about. One voice, we're on the same page, we're together, we're one family, we're ready to educate, we're ready to inspire one another, we're ready to actually pull each other up, rather than the other narrative of, having one or two, problems with one another. The narrative has changed, and that is what has informed this conference, that women are ready to come forward to take their positions in leadership and governance. I agree with you totally, and the reason for this is better explained by, the name of the party itself. It's called the All Progressives Congress. It's a body of people who are progressive-minded. That's why at the time when APC emerged as the ruling party, you have more women representation than how it was, in the recent past. So now that it's APC doing its thing, you will see more women emerging, because we have a lot of women who are also progressive in APC. So that's why there is no gainsaying that. You can see more women even in the cabinet, and even in the National Assembly. We can do better than that. We're still far from El Dorado, but we're rest assured now that the party, has our interest to have us, come out and do more of, take more of political positions, we will see things changing. I'm so optimistic in the forthcoming elections. For women, we have come a long way and we're still on our journey. I just want to ask women that the voice should not be deterred from its original course. We have decided to be together. We have decided to work together to inspire and educate one another. And I would like that women stick by it, that we continue on this. We are forging ahead and we shall not. Women, please do not be discouraged. We have our own challenges as women. Of course, they feel that we're weaker genders, but that is not true. Women are actually the real politicians. So women forge ahead in one voice, and we will get to El Dorado. I said it before, it's non-negotiable. Come 2023, our next president, the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, inshallah, will be Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Akanbi Tinubu. He's going to be the next president of this country, inshallah. And I know that the people can see that there cannot be any better candidate than this enigma. This is the person that, we as a people have decided that this is the person that will represent us in this country as our Grand Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces. And I know that God has signed, sealed, and delivered it. It is Asiwaju, inshallah.
Other party leaders as well as speakers from across the broader spectrum of life attended the conference, including APC Chairman, Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, His Excellency Governor Mai Malabuni of Yobe State, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, wife of the President of Nigeria, Liberian Vice President Dr. Joel Howan Taylor, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, Ekiti State Governor and Chairman, Nigeria Governor Forum, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, Kebbi State Governor and APC Governor Forum, Deputy Governors, Ministers, and other women political office holders from APC. Tolulope Oludayo reporting for News Portal TV.